My name's Philippa Talmud, and I'm a professor of cardiovascular genetics within the Institute of Cardiovascular Science, and I'm the director of the MSc in Cardiovascular Science at UCL. What makes our MSc special is that we cover both basic and medical science, and that's why we've attracted both clinicians and basic scientists to attend the MSc. We also allow medical students who've completed their 4th year to take an intercalating MSc. What we aim to do is give our students an outstanding learning experience and a comprehensive background into cardiovascular science. We do this in a nurturing environment, so when the student arrives, they're allocated a personal tutor who will advise them on optional modules that they might take, and particularly help in the decision making when it comes to the research project. In the first 2 terms, the students attend the taught modules. They're both core modules and optional modules, and the tutor can help in the decision making what optional module to take. The 3rd term is taken up with the research project, which is presented as a 12,000-word dissertation. Students can choose a project from a list of options which we give them, or if they're particularly interested in some aspect of cardiovascular disease, we can put them in contact with the right potential supervisor. The core modules cover a wide range of subjects related to cardiovascular disease. They start off with anatomy and physiology of the heart and circulation. The students do a course on basic stats for clinical scientists, and we also have a very interesting and novel module on animal models of cardiovascular disease and how these have really helped in our understanding about the basic processes of heart disease. We have another module on microvascular biology, which deals with the tiny blood vessels in the eye and how these can also undergo atherosclerosis and are a perfect model for studying angiogenesis. Then finally, the students take a module on cardiovascular diseases. This module covers all the various cardiovascular diseases, including the epidemiology of cardiovascular disease, some genetic aspects of cardiovascular disease, and the clinical aspects of cardiac disease. And these are taught from professors and clinicians working at the Heart Hospital or at Great Ormond Street Hospital. The MSc is assessed in different ways. For some modules, this is by taking an exam, and other modules are assessed by an essay. We have interesting ways for the students to work together. The one are journal club presentations, where students work in small groups and they have to learn to work together. But these journal clubs also provide them with insight into being critical about published work. Another novel approach is that we give the students a grant to review. These are actual grants that have been submitted to scientific and funding bodies. And the students have to be very critical in their approach in looking at this grant, and they have to decide whether they think it's worth funding or not. So after completing the course, several of our students have gone on to do PhDs. For the medics, some of them have returned to their medical training, and some have actually gone on to specialize in cardiology. Some of the basic scientists were so enthused by the course that they've decided to go into medical school. To apply for our MSc, go to the UCL website and you'll find all the information there. But if you have any questions that you want to ask or any details specifically that you want to know about the MSc, please don't hesitate to contact me.